Hi everyone! I'm so excited to show you this latest album that I worked on with so much love. It's for a dear friend of mine, and just another custom order that I finished. Let's start with the fact that it's got this lovely little charm that I made. It's got some Swarovski crystals and some glass beads, and of course the metal findings and charms. Then you have some seam binding to add that little feminine touch. Then you have a paper flower and some fabric flowers as well. Then you have, let's see if I can get that in there. You have the kind of the closure with some crystals and glass beads. And then you have the Tim Holtz kind of little clamps that you could take the closure completely off if you want to, or you can keep it attached to keep all your goodies from falling out. So let's get started. So inside I just attached a card, so you can use this to journal, maybe add a picture. Then you have a little pocket here. Let me see if I can get the little thing out. So I just inserted a little printable ephemera. And then you have the rhinestones and some more Paris themed printable ephemera. You have a little tip-in. Here's a great spot for you to do a little journaling, add a picture. This is an envelope that I left a little space here for a pocket, and again you can just pull it out. This was also double-sided, so plenty of space for you to add lots of memories and journaling. On this page I added, this is just a removable ephemera that you can kind of hold together or maybe put somewhere else. Then you have a tip-in, and then you have another tip-in. So lots of space to keep maybe some private notes or something. Here's another kind of folding, and this also has where it turns into like a little pocket for you. And you have some music sheets. Here's a little piece of ribbon. And you have beautiful little ephemera that's been kind of punched out. This is very simple. It's just a folded down sheet, and I added a little metal brad, and then a couple little tags that you can use to record some memories. Here's another little tuck spot that you could use or switch that out with something more personal. Another card that you can use to maybe keep some journaling or maybe some pictures as well. Here's a little ephemera. This is from the Anna Griffin dies, which I love. And some more of those flower ribbons that I showed you earlier, kind of tucked next to the paper one. Here is a little glassine bag that I just cut through the bottom of it to create a little pocket, and then there's a pocket behind this little piece of ephemera as well. And then just a little image to decorate the other side of the bag. You have a coffee filter for just some different texture. Here is just a tip-in that has, again, a French image of the Eiffel Tower. On the other side, I created a pocket using this wonderful image, and then it's actually a really big tag, fits in there perfectly. On this one, I created a pocket with that printable, and this is a brown paper bag that I again cut the edge of it so that it'll turn it into a pocket, and then I put in here one of these shipping tags that I coffee dyed myself and stamped. So that's another little piece of ephemera. Then you have a tip in here. This is the other side of the paper bag that I created now an extra little pocket for some more ephemera, goodies, pictures. You decide. Here's a little tuck spot on the other side of this music sheet. And you have one more here. Lots of space, so you could add a great little picture. Here's another tuck spot. And then beyond that is a little pocket that I created with just some scrapbooking paper. And then of course, these little Tim Holtz, what do they call these, like little mini playing cards. And then you have this, again, like the French writing to kind of go with the French theme. A little Tim Holtz paper clip, I love those. And a little ephemera, so it'll create a little tuck spot for you. So you can add more things too. Here's another printed ephemera that I held together with the Tim Holtz paper clip. And I did that in a few pages because I wanted to give her the freedom to either use the ephemera on these pages because they're kind of big, or to remove them and then use the space behind it for journaling or to add kind of her special touch. Here's another little ephemera, the honeycomb, and another one of the Tim Holtz playing cards. I added some more of the seam binding, and this becomes a nice little tuck spot. And again, here's another opportunity for her to add her, you know, kind of her ephemera and her personal papers, or use it for journaling. Here I used an envelope and turned this into a pocket by just cutting the top off after I sealed it. And then on this side you have kind of a tuck spot if you want to use that to hold some of your papers. The other side of that coffee filter. And I just added a little tip in here for more space for journaling and pictures and so on. Here's just an old book page. Here's the other side of that that glassine bag that I showed you earlier. So this is like the other side of it. And then on this one I left where this becomes a tuck spot. You also have obviously the bag itself that becomes a little pocket. And I added just some ephemera, some French ephemera in there as well. Some stamping. This is the glassine bag, the other side of this glassine bag. I guess there was more than one. And an old book page. Just a little tuck spot, easily with some scrapbooking paper and some washi tape. Some space for journaling, the coffee filter. I added some rhinestones just to add a little link to this page and a little tip in. This would be a great opportunity for a picture, maybe a little mini collage. I added some more of the flower ribbon on this page. More journaling space and another little tuck spot here that could hold some goodies. Here's more space to journal and another great little convenient little tuck spot there. Some more of that. I love this like old music sheets. Here's the other side of that brown paper bag that I showed you earlier with some really nice kind of French writing and a little postcard that tucks in there nicely. And this, I just created a little tuck spot with this like a little bobbin with some French writing on it. Another page, coffee filter. This is, again, just a little glassine bag turned into pockets. And I just had the little journaling tag that could hold some memories. Here is another place where I added just the ephemera with the paper clip from one of those Tim Holtz paper clips. That way it will allow a little freedom for her to decorate it or journal in it if she wishes. Here's a great little tuck spot. I just love these flowers. I just think they're so pretty. This is definitely very feminine junk journal. More of that music sheet. Here's just a simple little tip in, and I used I think these are Fisker punches, which I think adds a lot of just detail. Here you have another tuck spot, and with this printable, I just created just a simple pocket by adding it to the paper just on 3 sides. So then you have a simple pocket, but you have a nice size tag that you can journal or add a picture to the back. And then this is the final page. This is the back cover. And again, this is the, you can see that there? Yeah, the little closure for the album. And I really hope that you enjoyed the video. I'm super excited for my friend to get this in the mail. She's very crafty, very talented artist herself. So I kind of got a little carried away adding a lot of goodies for her, but she's very sweet lady, so I'm very happy to do that for her. And I hope you enjoyed that. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos, and I will see you next time. Thanks.